Good afternoon, I'm Kara Rucker. The time is now 12 o'clock on this Tuesday. A jury is now deliberating in a high-profile January 6th trial. This is your midday update. A jury is now deliberating in the trial against Oath Keepers founder Stewart Rhodes and 4 other people inside the Capitol on January 6th. The jury now has nearly 2 months of testimony to review and consider in their decision whether to find them guilty of seditious conspiracy, a charge that hasn't been successfully prosecuted in more than 25 years. While the jury meets in one trial revolved around the 2020 election, Senator Lindsey Graham will be testifying in a Georgia courtroom in a 2020 election probe. It was a long, drawn-out legal fight to get the senator to testify before a grand jury. They will be asking Graham about his conversations with elections officials following the results out of Georgia.
Continued attacks on health and energy infrastructure mean hundreds of hospitals and healthcare facilities are no longer fully operational, lacking fuel, water, and electricity to meet basic needs.
The World Health Organization there detailing some of the circumstances Ukrainians are dealing with. As Russia has continuously sent airstrikes into civilian areas, important infrastructure and resources have been taken out. Authorities already evacuating some residents in areas where there is a lack of power, water, and heat. The WHO says millions will face a life-threatening winter ahead. Death row executions in the state of Alabama have been put on pause. The governor is asking for a review in the state's capital punishment system after a third lethal injection went wrong. An attempted execution last week was a failure. It's the second time in 2 months there's been an issue in connecting the IV line. It's the same problem staff had 4 years ago in a botched execution. The governor is now seeking a state investigation into death row procedures. Until then, no executions will take place. Alabama is one of 27 states where the death penalty is legal. The governor of Oregon is pardoning thousands of marijuana convictions on her way out of office, answering the call of the president after Biden announced a mass pardon at the federal level and urged states to follow suit. Governor Kate Brown is removing more than 47,000 convictions for marijuana possession of 1 ounce or less. The move will also forgive more than $14 million in fines and fees associated with the offenses. More than 45,000 people will be affected by the governor's pardon. 5 other states have made similar decisions following the president's pardon. The FTX fallout is creating scare of a domino effect in the crypto world, as another major crypto exchange could soon implode after warning its investors of a potential filing for bankruptcy protection. Genesis Global Trading is seeking $1 billion in new capital, the company saying it has no plans to file for bankruptcy as they speak with investors. But the news still taking its toll in the crypto universe as the value of Bitcoin hit a 2-year low. A new study directed at moms-to-be. Research shows a small amount of drinking alcohol, even just 1 glass of wine a week, significantly changes the formation of the fetal brain. A protective layer around nerve cells was slow to form in fetuses exposed to even small amounts of alcohol. This is said to affect the rate at which a baby rolls over or crawls or processes language. The alcohol, even in a small dose, was also found to affect folds of the cerebral cortex. That affects cognitive performance. Researchers strongly urging mothers-to-be to strictly avoid alcohol consumption. Thank you so much for joining us on your Tuesday. We'll continue following the latest headlines for you tomorrow morning. Until then, from the heartland of America, we hope you have a great day.